Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and I just need to make a change real quick because this ship is wrong. And then I'll do my proper greeting. That's probably close. It's not. B51. Great. Hello everyone, I am SeiferKatt. It was very important I got that right first. So, welcome back. Last we left off, we were preparing to build a ship that could fly around some places. So this is going to be a ship. What did I name this one? The Panda Express, that's right. That's what it got named. I didn't name it. Immediately, Panda's there going, why was it named the Panda Express? Because that's what chat asked for, and when chat asks for something, you must oblige. Chat has been thanked. So, good to get some things together. This is the wrong number, I believe. Yep. Oh wait, no, that one's fine. That one's fine. It's this one that's got to be built up. So, I was thinking about this ship, and I think while it's good, I reckon we can fit more stuff in it. Unfortunately, to fit more stuff in it, we probably need to build it longer, because at the moment, I'd like a lot more room for container stress. And what I think I'd like to rebuild this ship a little bit. Make some changes. So I'll let it finish what it's doing. And I'll see what I can do. Let's do that as well. And that's not actually going to do quite what I wanted to do, but that will. Great. So, because I reckon we could probably get some bigger boxes in here. And bigger boxes is life, as they say. Probably not huge boxes. But if we can get even like a slightly bigger box, or one more box, it will allow more iron to come through, and it'll just generally be a good thing to have happen. So what my plan is trying to make this ship a bit wider. Unfortunately, it does mean I need to take this off and make it land somewhere else. So we're going to waste a bit of fuel doing that. Maybe what I'll do is actually land it over here, because this isn't going to be used for anything. And then we'll have the iron ore just come around the side. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but I think a longer ship would be good. Maybe we'll just fly it back into space and do a rebuild, because I think this ship's wrong. Yeah, rebuild is definitely in order. Okay, that's fine. And then we can... Oh, actually, let's put some uranium in it first off, because this ship is going to take uranium somewhere. That's exciting. Because uranium doesn't get delivered often enough. And then we also need to figure out what's going wrong in my holmnium planet, because I'm pretty sure we're still not getting holmnium in. So we'll take one of the smaller ships out for a ride to figure that one out shortly. Okay, so let's go back to Novice Orbit and let us rebuild this ship so it's a little bit more good. Because see, we've got all this hull strength and we can really expand this. So I think why not? Why not do that? Like, let's have more engines as well, because why not? Let's put more solar panels in here, because why not? Let's actually use the space that we have. So we're going to anchor to orbit, say, yeah, well actually, usually anchor over here because there's fuel over here, but we'll... Plan is this ship's going to be a lot bigger than most of our ships are, because this needs to be carrying a lot of iron ore very rapidly. And another thing it's going to need, not that, is floors. Floors are very important. Okay, let's drop those for now. Take all the floor we can get. Do you have any walls? We got walls. More thrusters? I think you could not go wrong with more thrusters. Now the pylon's good. I should be building more pylon substations because those seem incredible. And 4, look, I like that. But we're going to change this to 10. Why 10? Because why not? Okay, so that's going to output that way, which is good. We not fixed that up yet. I've lost a ship as well. That's alright. I've lost the space train. I will find the space train later. It'll be around. Like, it's one thing I can count on, is the space train is not just going to disappear forever. So, a couple of things. First off, this fuel, can we build a tank to get the fuel out of here for the moment? I think we need to. Because I prefer not to waste rocket fuel, because as much as we have, I prefer not to lose it permanently, constantly. Okay, that'll empty the fuel out of those tanks, which will then make this rebuild a bit better. Because what we want to do is have more... I'll probably just get rid of that for now. I don't know where that's leading to. That'll fix itself up, I assume, at some point. Okay, so maybe we go a little bit wider. If we can have a few more... Okay, what's the point? We want to have another storehouse. Like, we can't go bigger than that. We can't put another warehouse, and we know that. We can probably even go with fewer fuel tanks. Let's keep with 3. 3 seems a reasonable number, actually. And that's just slowly emptying those out. Great. Okay, so let's make... Could we make it a pointier ship? Probably. Because we are going to make it a lot bulkier. So if we went like... Oh, you know what? We're going to set up a thing that is just spaceship parts, because that seems really useful, and I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Everything a spaceship needs, pretty much. Cool. No, that's the wrong place. There we go. We're going to go real spiky ship, real spiky design. Just really get that streamline adjacency bonus. Cool. And then we spikeify the ship. That's going to be mostly for accumulators, I imagine. Or lasers. Got lasers in there too, I suppose. Okay. We can actually put those accumulators there because we are going to run this baby completely off solar power. Run it off solar power, of course, we will need more, or a lot of things actually. So we're going to give it a little bit more of a caboose, as they say. And we're going to need some more walls. That's a door. Okay, we've made the classic door wall mistake. Happens all the time. Wouldn't worry about it. And we do need a lot of engines because I want this bad boy just rocketing through space. Actually, we built, oops. We built, oh shit. Okay, well I've just deleted an engine permanently. That's not quite my plan, but that's what we've done. Is 6 engines too much? Abso-freaking-lutely. Am I gonna do less engines? Nope. 6 engines seems fun. Okay. And we'll pull the fuel in from the back. Okay, and then we need fuel as well. How many fuel tanks do we need? 3 fuel tanks probably seems reasonable. So we go 1, 2, 3. That gives me more room for storage over here. Maybe do it like this. Maybe we have a pump. So the good news is the fuel never needs to go back out again, so that's handy. I feel like we may have, yeah, we've extended beyond what the roboports can manage. Alright. So what this ship might be is a very L design. Why an L design? Because L designs are cool. But we can also bring in things from here, and it's a really not great design though. And I'm not super fond of this design, but that's okay. We do need stack inserters, and we didn't bring any with us, so let's go grab those. And engines are probably being put down there, which is good. Got stuck. It's fine. You get stuck all the time. It happens. Actually, does the fuel even need to be like that? Could do the fuel tanks like really know what I'm trying to do here actually. We want to make sure we got plenty of room, which actually puts those right at the edge, because then we just copy this design. And that'll get my delicious iron ore out. This will get the iron ore in. And at this point, what does my integrity look like? Hopefully not terrible. Oh yeah, we've got a minor problem down there. That's alright. But this part isn't actually connected properly, and we do not have engines there for some reason. I would have thought the engines would have been put in there by now, but clearly not. Okay, we put our own engines in. So, how's the integrity of this one work now? We have a streamline of 100%, which is a bit surprising given the weird shape of this bad boy. We will put some more lasers over here because probably going to be needed. Now what worries me is the lack of solar panels. We've only got 2 solar panels, and I would like to have a few more. Now we could put these little crappy ones here. I mean, little crappy solar panel still produces power, right? No reason not to put a little crappy solar panel down when you got them. But we could also extend this out. Let's just... the fuel back in. When I can figure out how the hell to do that. Okay. Right, so the idea is the fuel is going to be coming into the bottom of the ship. Now this is not a permanent refueling station, of course, but I'm not going to be moving stuff around the ship right now. The whole point of this is we just wanted to fuel up the ship with what we've got. Okay, so fuel, they're fueling up, that is delightful. When the fuel empties from here, we put a solar panel array in. Maybe we'll even put a door in there so it's... maybe. I'm just kind of worried about how those things are... Could always bring the things in from the bottom. There's room for that, I suppose. Is there room for that? I'm not actually sure. Might be pushing it. Oh no, there's room for that. So we load the ships from the bottom. Cool. And those might as well be empty now, which is good. So we can delete all this. As this was set up here only for an experiment. Oh, let's fly off into space by mistake. Always an important part of your daily flying around needs. Okay, so now what I want to do is build a little bit more out to the side. Get rid of those doors. Screw doors. I don't want entities, I just want the tiles. And they should be right on the corner there, like that. Could put more engines in. That's called a bad idea. And bad ideas, the only good ideas I've got. Don't question that one, please. I mean, we could put more engines in. This is both a terrible idea and a hilarious idea. I'm now just worried about how fast this thing's gonna go. Would be an interesting moment with this. Maybe we don't. Maybe we'll just keep that like that and put another engine, another solar panel in. See, now we just got like one space too short. How are we doing with integrity actually before we get too riled up about this? We can do a little bit more. Come on, a little bit more. We can do it. We're good for it. Oh, we need a little bit more, don't we? This is where greed comes in. Because this ship is going to go mighty fast, and it's going to need a lot of... it needs to not fall apart en route. That's a very important part of this ship. And so, as it's going to be going mighty fast, it's going to need lasers. And it's going to need uranium to leave the ship. I'll do that. Okay, cool. Probably doesn't need infinite uranium. So, how much power does this bad boy produce? 580 megawatts? I don't think so. This is produced. Ooh. Ooh, it didn't like that. Okay, well, let's load that. Jeez. Sorry, game. I don't think it liked the fact that some of them weren't actually done. Ooh. Game had a bit of a hissy fit there. That's the wrong stuff. Don't know what that was all about. Honestly, that's the first time I've had a crash in quite some time. In some ways, that's kind of impressive. Okay. Also, I believe that was probably just something to do with the rate calculator because that's what broke it. Alright, well, let's let that finish what it's doing and then we'll see how much power we're generating for reals this time. Uh, 480, that's not true actually at all because they do much more than that, so 3.7 times 8. Quite a lot of power actually. 29 megawatts, although it's going to reduce as we get closer to the asteroid field. We're going to put extra accumulators down and lasers. Because lasers may be required. Because if we don't have lasers, we may run into some interesting problems. Okay, and with that, I think we're about ready to take the ship out on its maiden voyage. Aside from the fact that it has very little fuel. How are we doing with integrity? It's probably an important thing to check. Hull, we're almost pushing it, but we're not. We're just fine, just squeezing in there. A little bit scary. Alright, we need a name for this ship. I don't know if anyone's around, so I guess I'll have to name it. I'm going to call it the Awesome. That spelling is intentional. And the idea is the Awesome should... Oh, you know what we don't have clamps on it. Where to... Hey Panda, how you doing? I know I just saw you, but how you doing anyway? The clamps are always kind of annoying to place. Alright, so let's put this at 10, because I know we haven't used 10 yet. And I think we're ready for the ship's maiden voyage. Gonna go fast though, that's for sure. Maybe too fast. Maybe too furious. Now, do we have mining drills? We've got a few of them. Do we have track? No. We're gonna need track. Do we have belts? We're gonna need more of that. Actually, what do we have in that mining belt anyway? We have scaffolding, we have tracks. Okay, we've got plenty of tracks. We just need maybe some more of other things. Belts are certainly going to be required. Scaffolding, sure, why not? Probably don't need the spaceship parts. Gonna need a clamp, definitely. Gonna need some of those. I feel like that's the wrong type of thing. Because that's not ever supplying me from that. So... Maybe just turn it to a requested chest. Like, clearly, anything else I was doing with it is not working. And we need another warehouse, which is just some steel plating, which we can find around the place. Take all that track as well, it's probably useful. Okay, and that will then start grabbing me my stuff. Behold, my stuff. Okay, so we've got drills, we've got probably everything we really need. The only thing we might be lacking is a bit of fuel. I think this station's got some fuel over here. Maybe. Yeah, it's got enough fuel to probably get us back to the planet. Okay. So the next question is, where are we, you know what? We don't need to worry about the next question yet. Let's just fly it. Let's save, because this is going to be a scary journey. Because I don't really know if I trust this ship. This ship may be going faster than anything we've ever had before. And we don't have any doors. We've got a door on that side. Well, we should add more doors. Those should all be off for the moment. Yes. As should that. Well. 10. Hey, Big Up, how you doing? And output signal, I don't care. How fast does this bad boy go? Oh god, this is going to be scary. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck in space. It's going pretty fast. Already. Fuel is holding fine. I really feel like I should extend out this side because it's not slowing down for anything, which is good. Maybe I need to drop one of those to add another laser on that side. Oh, good. Always good to take a day off work. I mean, look. Ooh, maybe some more lasers would be good. Some more lasers probably would not go amiss. But it's doing okay. Do I have any more lasers on in my inventory? I do not. If this ship gets hit with anything substantial, I have no way of rebuilding this ship without making it smaller, so let's hope that doesn't happen. But even so, it's not slowing down for anything. It is going at a speed of 96.4. It's a speedy boy. In fact, it's there already? Oh no, I think I was looking at another ship. I was looking at the big mistake. The Panda Express is indeed an expressy panda. Didn't really expect that. If anything, it's actually having problems that one of these lines is just not getting fuel fast enough. These are burning so fast. Okay. Today is what the shirt is very, well, somewhat appropriate today. If we're talking about ramshackle ships, you gotta think about the Outer Wilds Ventures. For, you know, when you're flying a ramshackle wooden ship around, the exact right thing to be wearing. It's a new shirt from my wife. I love it. Nope, that's just what we got. We probably need a way to fuel these better. Maybe move one of these over there and... yeah, it doesn't distribute fuel very well. Like, expecting it to run a little bit light on fuel as well, which is not great. But yeah, that's what the shirts. Outer Wilds is a fantastic game, and I'm just very excited to be wearing a shirt which has like the Outer Wilds Ventures logo on it. It is, of course, not official, but you know, I like it all the same. I don't know if they make official shirts actually. So where am I landing this thing? Probably near the iron. That seems like a reasonable place to put it. 8.8 million should be sufficient for a while. Then again... Oh, I forgot to bring a train. Damn it. Near the fuel. That's probably the best answer, isn't it? I'll put it over here. Yeah, the other fuel is probably the best answer you could have imagined. Alright, so... let's start prepping this. And we want this to be... space building. Yep. We already had space building. There we go. So we probably... this is only a temporary thing. We don't need to do fueling up on this in future. It's just because it hasn't gone to a proper fuel station yet. So it's a one-off thing. But it's good to have a backup, I suppose. Doesn't even need that much fuel, oddly enough. But it just needs to get back home. Launching is the one that's going to take up all the fuel. So if we maybe have like 10,000 fuel in each tank, that'll probably suffice. As I said, launching this monstrosity is the real problem. And I feel like more lasers would be better there. And some more accumulators just to make sure we're all happy. What I'm afraid of is by doing this we are actually draining fuel the rocket silo might need. Okay. Now, where did my clamp go? Did I install a clamp? I did. It's there. Right, okay. Cool, so that's 1010. Great. And we'll make sure that's right. It is. Good. Okay, we can probably disconnect this for now. As I said, this is not the a permanent fix. That was just for a one-off thing. Now, another thing that we need to worry about now is getting fuel out of the ship. Not fuel, sorry, uranium. Now, this is going to be a permanent fix, unfortunately. Oh, jeez. A bit far, that one. This is a bit more of a permanent fix. Because this is going to be the way that we fuel the station. I don't really care where the leftover fuel goes. Not the leftover fuel, the... what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. Depleted fuel. That doesn't really matter. What just matters is that it has plenty of fuel to run forever. And that'll slowly take over fuel here. It'll take too much, but I don't really care too much about that. Okay, next. I want one of these stations. I neglected to bring warehouses. That's a problem. I needed multiple warehouses. Well, I didn't bring them. So that's not particularly great. And we're going to need scaffolding as well. And at this point, because we're going to have a second train on the line, we are going to also need another... Probably start signaling. We are still doing a two-way line, which is, of course, the worst way to do a line, but... You know, here we are. Maybe there should be chain signals, I don't know. At some point we'll probably abandon this for this structure, but for now it'll be fine. Okay, then we need to extend out the line. We really should have built more pylons for this. That's okay. The good news is we can leave here again. It's not going to be like that time where we absolutely got stuck in space and there was nothing we could do about it. That's nice. And we would like to build this entire damn thing. Just like that. Probably need more scaffolding as well. It's alright, we've got plenty of scaffolding here. This is a really ramshackle base, unfortunately. I don't know what I was thinking. Or rather, if I was thinking. Because I've really come ill-prepared for everything. Wonderful. Oh, a cargo rocket crashed. Wonderful. Thankfully it doesn't look like it was bringing anything back. No, it was bringing stuff back. It was bringing back vulcanite, which... Yeah, nothing new. Yeah, unfortunately nothing new. Same old, right? Okay. Well, the good news is we are getting somewhere. We'll grab the scaffolding. We've got power here for forever. That's good news. You know, let's take our wins where we can find them, shall we? We've got a lot of scaffolding. We've got a lot of power. Power should not be a problem here ever again. Provided the water never runs out. Oh, so, okay, power will be a problem one day. But not yet. Not for some time. We need 8 warehouses. A lot of warehouses to require. I've left my drones behind, as always. Where are they? Yeah. One day I won't leave drones behind. No, I won't. The only way I'm not going to leave drones behind is if they're faster than I am. And I have a need for some degree of speed. I mean, I really loved fusion drones. They were great. They didn't need power. They just powered themselves. And they were lovely. We're good. we're good enough. Chain signals may be required, and what do you know, we didn't bring those either. So this is my plan. Really doesn't look like enough iron, does it? We might need another iron mine, honestly. Don't we have like a... We do have an older mining system, but I don't particularly like it. Maybe we should bring big miners in. They mine faster and more reliably. And just, they're better for everyone. Get rid of all the rocks. I know there's a little bit of wastage of scaffolding there, but also, it's fine. Scaffolding is infinite. Sort of. Yeah, maybe we should actually make big miners. How difficult is it to make a big miner? Big miners require some stuff. Obviously, there's not going to be enough power coming through, or any power coming in through yet, but that'll be sorted. I think what we do is when we go back to the planet, we'll also start constructing big miners. Probably pylons would be good too, actually. Okay, we can't construct pylons. We require additional pylons. That's what happens. Pylon substation. Yeah, so if we put a pylon substation like right there, and like there, it's going to just power the entire facility. So we require additional pylons. We knew that. Like, classic StarCraft joke right there. Okay. And then, you know what? We didn't bring enough belts. We just didn't bring enough anything, frankly. Disappointing. How do I plan to run a mining, interstellar, like, empire without enough damn near anythings? That's a good question. And we need more scaffolding just to drive that nail home right now. Yeah, how does one plan to run it poorly? That is correct. But the important thing is, there's probably something that's important. Okay, for now we're going to fly this bad boy to where it needs to land on the planet of Novus. And while it's doing that, we don't really need to watch it because I have faith in it. And then we can start setting up things on Novus orbit to make the things we need, such as pylons. Just regular pylons, thank you. You know what, I don't think we've got any holmium at the moment. I think holmium is absolutely crapped out on us. So... Look, all we need now is for this ship to not make it to its destination, and I'll be pretty happy with how everything's failed on us. That's all we need now. Just, can this ship fail getting it to its destination, and I'll be so happy. Meow. Like, this is not a goal that you ever want to be at. Can the ship fail to reach its destination? I really want it to, but it might just make it where it needs to go. So we need to get holmium sorted at some point. But I mean, at least the ship doesn't have energy problems. Probably not going to be very good at traveling between stars, but by then we should have better technology for that. I don't know when we're going to be traveling between stars anyway. I think we're still a little bit away from that. Probably not far, actually, but a little bit. Ion engines is going to be absolutely instrumental to doing that, though. Can't help but notice we are running out of fuel in a bad way. We did not have enough fuel. And fuel. You know, I said 10,000 each tank should be just fine. I'd like to go back on that line now. You know what? We are going to... Oh god, was the autosave that far away? It was. Okay, that's fine. 10,000 fuel is not enough. We know that now. Okay, so let's redo this. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll actually do this properly and faster now. To actually snap to grid. What sort of grid do you think you're running here? Yep, the fuel was a mistake. I was like, there's no way we're going to have problems with fuel over here. It's going to be just fine. I don't know why I say these things. Okay, relative. Yes, good. Okay. Turns out it's way faster when you think about how you're actually doing it. Go figure, right? No, we want substation pylons. Actually, you know what? Just a thought. I reckon... if we think a little bit more where we're taking this ship, we can refuel the ship a little bit more, yeah. Let's not leave all the drones behind again. Okay, so the fuel, where I said, nah, we don't need that much fuel in the ship, turns out I was wrong, we do need a bit more fuel. I wonder if it would be easier to get to... Njord. Njord is probably further away. Let's see. Njord, NJ is how much? It is 2984 Delta V. And Novice? More. Okay, so getting the Njord may actually be easier, and Njord does have a huge supply of fuel. Because Njord is actually designed to refuel itself through the use of launching things into it. And we need to go to Njord anyway. Let's just do both things at once. So we're going to save, we're going to go to Njord. Which is not where the ship ever should be going, but hey, you know, when you're on a world trip, you go where you need to go. NJ Njord. Should be able to make it. sometimes you do have to go... Well, something's got to go back anyway. I know. But if we don't get this done, we're never going to be having the stuff we need anyway, so... It is a bit of a waste of fuel, I agree. How come? Okay, enjoy. It is a waste of fuel, it absolutely is. But thankfully the fuel isn't being used in Njord anyway, so it's fine. Just wondering maybe we'll just be a bit safer and do that. Ooh, that hull stress is really pushing it though. No more things can be added to this. That is the ship that we've got, and we can't do much else about it. I like how the engines just slowly flutter out as we start running out of fuel. See, now the third engine's dying. Third engine is fluttering pretty badly. And it's almost out. We do make it, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we make it. Third engine, fourth engine fluttering. Do we make it? Maybe we just don't have enough fuel in this. There's just not enough fuel in this bad boy. Nah, it's going further. Okay. Okay, I do need to put more fuel in it. What a waste. Not a waste, what a disappointment. You know, I didn't want to have to put more fuel in this thing, but it turns out I have to. I need to get more scaffolding as well. We have much fuel left in here to get. But, gotta be done. Otherwise, we are indeed stuck here like I didn't want to be. No, we're not stuck here. It's easy. We've got so much fuel, he says, excitedly. Yeah. One day, someone's going to call me a liar. That day is probably going to be today. Oh well. Please fuel my ship. I'm sorry, I thought we had enough fuel, but I was wrong. I mean, we need to go back. Like, my excuse is we need to go to Njord anyway, because without going to Njord, we do have a huge problem of not being able to get any, I'll remember what it's called in a moment. The stuff that's used for energy science. Really good stuff. I love it. It's called... Oh, look, you all know what it's called. You all love it. This is, unfortunately, where, like, best I can do right now. Holmnium. It's holmnium. Okay. Now we're definitely fine. There's no way we're going to have any problems now. He says, again, for the third time. Third time's the charm, as they say. And I am positively charming. God, that was obnoxious. I'm sorry I said that aloud. Actually, I don't think I can fit another boost tank in here. I suppose if I slowed down the ship, it wouldn't go through fuel as fast and it would coast a little bit more. Then again, I do want to get there fast. And this is potentially the fastest ship I've ever built. So why would you not go there fast? Well, if that engine starts fluttering out properly, I'm going to probably need to do something about it. Oh yeah, power could start being a problem. Okay, that engine is fluttering. Okay. Speed to 50, don't go faster than that. Okay, so it's going to try and hold that one speed, which means our fuel should survive this. Oh, I see, with more engines it actually is able to keep that speed a little bit better, as opposed to just turn all of them on and just like over-accelerate. Oh yeah, Delta V, that's a good point. It does coast a little bit though. And I think when it's at top speed, it spends a lot of fuel trying to speed up with very little gain. Maybe. I think it's probably pretty minimal though. I think you're right. Well, screw it. All engines on. I think can't go faster than this right now. It's going to make it, but it's going to be sad about it. And again, yacht is somewhere it never needs to go again, but hey. Anchor on yacht. Anchor somewhere near the fuel. That's enough. Okay. First things first, let's take that fuel. And now, if I remember rightly, this place has like a little mall. As with the old spiral malls that I used to build. Which, I'm honestly surprised I built these. They don't seem that useful, but every now and then you're like, oh man, a spiral mall, just what I needed. And right now, I guess I just needed a spiral mall. Okay, turn that bad boy around. And then finally, connect that to fuel. Now these tanks are completely full, so they'll get the way they need to go. Great. So, next step. What the hell is going on here? Looks like we had two ships, a ship or two crash, and that's making everyone sad. Is that all the cargo rockets we have? That might be all the cargo rockets we have. That's not quite enough, I don't think. But I think I did just see some over... Oh, goodness gracious me. I think I see the other reason why it's never got off the ground. Usually I would say that's great, except for in this case, kind of need them to actually use those. Okay, and that should be able to launch that into the sky pretty soon. And then Holdenium will be back. Come to the right of the silo. Is there more? Oh, you're right, there is. My goodness. When these ships crash, they crash hard. Okay, cool. Then that'll start loading all the Holnium. Okay, and also... uranium might be a bit of a problem here. So what we may need to do is give them some solar panels, of which I have to take out a couple of my solar panels, I think. It's going to come back with a lot of uranium, so that's going to be something above them all. My goodness, how many are there? Oh, goodness gracious, there's way more. Oh! Ah! There's even uranium here. Fantastic. That means I can take back my rocket fuel, my solar panels. Please give me back my solar panels. I do so love them. These are yours, you have them. Like, I swore I saw, like, uranium before when I was looking at this base. I just couldn't... Oh, and you know what? There's another one. Is that all of them? Who honestly knows? The planet is too gosh darn dark right now. But as I'm saying, the important thing is that the ship is filling up with stuff that we need. I wonder if... Here's the big question. Did these also crap out? Probably somewhere. That's like playing Pipe Dream at this point. Or have these just never been powered? They may have just never been powered. They were not. Okay. I mean, I suppose I can power them now. There's no real reason not to. Got the power lines for it. Having an extra line of backup is always good. Now they should be running. Probably. Just one yellow belt. I mean, you know, that's real fast stuff. Yeah. Okay, so more holmium is coming. Plus, of course, we've got the core miners. Yeah, it's just a yellow belt midway through because I ran out. Look, I mean, poor design decisions happen everywhere in my bases. Okay. May not have the fuel I thought I had. And this would probably be way better if it was a warehouse. I wonder if we've got concrete here. I feel like we probably don't. No, this one didn't get upgraded to concrete. Oh, there's another one. There's another two. My goodness. Actually, you know what? Can I... Does this work? Cargo... Oh, this works. There we go. Is that everything? I do have red belts, yeah. They are there. But also the problem with this is not necessarily that it's throughput. The problem is the box is too small. Like, it's physically too small. Although, I wonder if I could... You know, wait, hang on. We got red belts. Why don't we just use the red belts? Come on. We can probably improve this throughput with all my great stack inserters. Why do I do this to myself, honestly? And I do this to myself. That's the important thing. There's no one to blame except myself. At least things are flowing a little bit better. As much as I would love to... No, I really just need to get this fuel up, which is too low right now. Maybe I do just make concrete to make this faster. I got time. The important thing is, Holomite will be sorted soon. And fuel is coming in and being made. Like 500 a pop. How much fuel are we going to need to get from here to a much further away place than we started? Yeah, that's a good question. So if we do the integrity check, we're going to launch and have like next to no fuel. So those probably do need to be filled up. Which is not great. Okay, fuel refinery. How do we make those? I've got myself stuck on an alien world. Good work, spaceman Spiff. Dumb shit. Now, did I see glass? I did see glass. Pump jack. Come on, please let me build pump jacks. Okay, I've got those things. Well, my mall has actually turned out to be my savior here. Steel plates. We can do this. We can leave this planet. It'll be okay. Every now and then I like to have a lost in space moment. Important to have those. Why is it important, you ask? Because they are interesting. And it lets you know that mistakes will be made. I don't want anyone to get too comfortable that mistakes aren't going to happen. You know, you might think you're watching someone who's a lot more competent, and I don't want that. Alright. Look, there's some good news. We've got some water nearby. So if we go fuel refinery, we have 2 of currently. No, we need an oil refinery first. How else could you call it space exploration? That's exactly right. We need an oil refinery, which we don't have that. Okay, we're going back. Like, space exploration is all about getting lost for a long amount of time. That's why it's called Lost in Space, not Lost in your local mall. Which, actually, that would be interesting. We will leave here. I mean... Hello. Closed? Oh, no. Yeah. That's fair. We found your chocolate, though? That's good. Okay. Exactly. You don't want to just be lost in a mall. That's not fun. You know. I don't want to be lost in a mall, that's for sure. Do I have a regular pump? Because I'm going to need water. I do have a offshore pump. Good. Thankfully there's water over there. So, again, another benefit. We have not built our base in a place where there's no water. Small wins. Okay. Oil refinery. Now we could make just petroleum gas. But I think we would have more... Do we have chemical plants? That's the next question, isn't it? We have 5 of them. Well, that might just be what we need. Because we're going to need to crack that. We do need light oil, that is correct. Well, quite right, my good sir. You know, we should probably also have some pipes. Do I want to use space pipes? Sure, because I'm not going back right now. Space pipes are way more expensive, though, you say. Yeah, I know. But also, see above. I don't care. I just want to get off this rock. I got a fuel refinery. I've got all those things. I built too many fuel refineries because I forgot you had to refine the ore. We're going to do that. And that. Okay. And we need offshore pump. Gosh, this hurts. And all of a sudden I'm really glad that I connected power up here, because now we've got power up here. Haha. This is not what I expected to be doing today, I'll be honest with you. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, I'm sorry this planet's so dark. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that right now. Suppose I could put lamps down. Heavy oil, crack that into... I even make the lights in the mall. You know what? This is the only mall that makes lights too. This is a fun fact. I am wasting so many space pipes in doing this. And finally, oh, that's really bad, actually. Actually, no, it's fine. Yeah, that was actually fine. I just needed to change the way I did everything else. Okay, and then fuel refinery. That to make solid rocket fuel. Also adding, of course, this stuff. And that will make my solid rock fuel. Put it in a big box. Probably don't need to put it in a big box, like that big, rather. Okay, so the good news is we are making what we need. It is slow going, but it is happening. It could be faster going if we build another one of these. You know what? I'm done using these really expensive pipes. Probably could have taken the fuel with me as well. Module everything. That is actually probably not a bad idea as well. Grab some lights. You know what? Grab some lights. Oh yeah, all the lights. I guess they're there. Jeez. Goodness, that's too many lights. And this is probably suctioning off my fuel that I needed. Can I? You know what? Screw you. I want the fuel. You can't have it. You know it after I escape. Put the lights in the spaceship for future use. You know what? Kinda love that. I don't know if there's... I don't know if I can, though. I think if I put any more things in there... Oh! Yes! So in New Zealand we have a online digital streaming service called Lightbox. I bring this up for a very specific reason. Welcome to Lightbox. Okay. Now, I want to steal all of this. Because I am in charge here, and I make the rules. I don't care about holmium. Holmium will come in when it damn well feels like it. We're also carrying around, like, uranium fuel cells. I don't know why, but we are. That's kind of a fun little treat for the boys and girls. The other good news is when we're flying back, we are going to be able to... One of the things I was worried about when flying back is we didn't have any holmium to construct stuff. But now we've got so much holmium. Oh, there's a little bit of a lake there. Just right there, of all places. Wonderful. Okay. This is the least tidy pipework I've done in quite some time. But quite frankly, I don't care. Yeah, we could do. Let's go, stupid town. Sometimes you just gotta go, stupid town. At some point I will come back to this and go, what the hell was I thinking when I created all of this? And the answer was panic. It's not really panic, it's just I need to leave this planet. I don't want to be on this planet anymore. Module until I have no power left. Well, the good news is it's nuclear power here, so power shouldn't run out. power should be near infinite. Oh, have I built all my fuel refineries? I've built all my fuel refineries. Damn it. We will leave this planet. You know, if I just built them one closer, then I wouldn't have to worry about this. I'd have to build one more closer. Okay, that's fine, we can do that. Just edging closer. Just being better friends. No. There we go. Just build a 52 nuclear power plant in your base. Yeah, I think you did go a little overboard on that one, but that's pretty rad. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of solid rock fuel coming through now. Yeah, that's probably a bit much. Only 5 gigawatts? Oh yeah, no, that'd be about right. That's neat. Wish I had stack inserters, but we don't. Okay, I think we're good now. I think with this we should be able to leave this planet. Because each one of these is 500. That's not actually that much fuel when I really think about it. You know what? I think that's real cute. I think we can go bigger. I think that's real cute too. Let's just go bigger. How much power are we still actually consuming? Less power than we have. I think it just sees the dot. And it just goes, you know what, I'm just going to assume dot is a link. Yeah, that's still not enough. Gosh darn fuel. Really trying though. It really is. Is this enough fuel to get me to novice yet? I feel like the answer is not yet. I think we're close though. Alright, at what point do I launch? Full? Or do we launch before that because we are impatient? Place your bets now. How much fuel will it take to get there? It's not really a place your bets moment, I'm just saying it. Okay, another 208 units of solid fuel. Each one of those produces 50, so 50 times 200. Well, that's 10,000? That's not much. 50 times 10, wait, am I right with that one? 50 times 100. No, it's 2,000. No, 25,000. Okay. I was off by quite a lot. And it's in fact probably higher than that due to the bonus production. $300 after the launch. Yeah, it's a lot. 1300 is a lot of fuel to get back to Novice. But then again, okay, how much fuel will this take at the moment? Shame I can't use power, like electricity, to get me there. So, if I remember rightly, every K is about a gigajoule. No, every K is 2 gigajoules. So, it's going to take me 125 to launch. 125,000 to launch, which would give me plus 70 plus 69. Nice. Plus 70 minus 125. It's going to be 84k of fuel. Okay, let's just keep going then, I suppose. The amount of fuel that I'm burning would be able to power a base for a very long time. I can't help but notice this is going a bit slower. Not okay with that, guys. I really need you to just pump your little fuel hearts out. I think I'm out of the really cool beacons, but I can basic beacon stuff. Yeah, the ship does have mass. It's a very religious ship. Productivity is 30%, so it'll give us an extra 30% of whatever the heck's coming through. Hopefully that's helpful. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot the rocket is its own thing. So what the rocket requires... I'll get there eventually. The rocket requires 84,000 liquid rocket fuel to get to Novice. But then again, as you said, it has mass, so... Can't I just be like the Drooge and just like power it using crew? No, wait, I just realized I'm the only crew. Never mind, I want to go back on that. Can't just throw crew into a ship's furnace when you're the only crew member. That's how you kill yourself. Well, while that's happening, how are we going with a Novice with Holomite production? Is there a big red thing in the map? And I realized it was my old iron mine, which I dismantled because, quite frankly, it's not going great there. And I thought, well, I just need to get more iron, which is why this ship was built. It hasn't gone great, let's be honest. Ion energy is absolutely failing me right now, so let us do things that take beryl, such as, you know what would be a good one actually? Ships not crashing as often. That'd be good. It's got a better name than that. Guarantee it's got a better name than that. Okay. Ship reusability, ship survivability. There we go. Let's do a couple of those. Let's do more rocket cargo safety. Let's do some rocket reusability. Because quite frankly, why not? Gotta research something, right? Part of me wants to launch now, part of me is just like, you know what, let's just get it filled up, because if it's filled up, then we've done what we can. A lot of things in the base are suffering because of this stupid delay. I changed the name of the stream to Stuck on Planet again. I thought that would be appropriate if anyone was coming in, seeing what happened. We'll get off the planet fairly soon. I mean, the good news is, like, if I was really absolutely stuck on the planet, I could build a new rocket to get out of here. Like, it would be a pain, but I would be able to build the oil, I'd be able to build the plastics, I'd be able to build the rocket parts, albeit crappily, and I would be able to get off this bloody planet. Holomite would probably not help me in any way. Use the time to upgrade the yellow belts. That's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, right, we can do that. Where are the red belts here? Might as well, gives me something to do, right? Go from yellow to red. Actually, let's also, while we're thinking about it, go from space to... Oh, we can't go from space to red. That's not how things work. That's alright. You don't need to have a reason why things annoy you. Things are allowed to annoy you, and we're allowed to fix it. I mean, I don't think they really need to be advanced, but you know what? Let's make them fast anyway, just to make things a bit easier for you. Okay, well, we don't have any... We have to use a space belt there. I don't have any yellow undergrounds built. Oh, I suppose I could do that. Never mind, I could just build them. I could just do it. I could be the guy I want to be. Okay. Well, you know, it's probably good that I'm improving the rockets. I was thinking, like, I probably should keep using rockets, but I just like using the spaceships way more. I love the versatility of them. I love just how they travel. It makes me feel pretty good about the game. There's also a destroyed rocket over here. I think I can just stay. I think it's fine. That's like another reminder of why we don't use rockets. Now, if I needed a reason why I don't use spaceships, I can't think of a single reason, right? Certainly not being stuck on this purple planet. Purple planet, I certainly didn't this time. How are we doing for fuel? 89,000. Okay, we'll be done very soon. Oops. And the good thing is, I do have, like, novice firing fuel to this planet, because that was the original plan for how these rockets refuel and leave. Novice fires solid fuel to them, and then they turn that into liquid rocket fuel, which usually works pretty great, unless you're trying to fuel up a spaceship in a rapid sort of fashion, and then it just doesn't work at all. And that's entirely my fault, obviously. That's alright. You know, you live, you learn. Okay, we clearly hadn't finished rebuilding these yet. What's wrong, guys? Oh, they're stuck because things... Okay. They're not happy. There we go. Change the box to a warehouse for future endeavors like this one. I mean, yeah. Wait, which box? Oh, there's supposed to be a lot of rock fuel. There's supposed to be 100,000 stored here. I mean, hey, look, you know what? More rock fuel is never a bad thing, right? Just store more rocket fuel in all those sorts of places. You never know when you're going to have a desperate need of rocket fuel on the outer rim of the Calidus system. Is this even the outer rim of the Calidus system? Yord? It's pretty close. I think the Calidus asteroid belt 2 would probably be a good place to store fuel as well. Yeah, it's not, you're right. So 1, 2, 3. So there's enough for 300,000 liquid rocket fuel now, which is pretty substantial. How do we feel about 92,000? I think 92,000 seems like a good number. I think we're going to give it another go. Give it another crack. Can we get to novice on this? I don't know. Let's find out. So we've got 150,000 fuel to get there. Okay, and while that's happening, we're going to make some pylons, hopefully. Hopefully in the meantime we've had some things happen. I don't think we have, but it was nice to dream, I suppose. We have used 15,000 and we are... not halfway yet. It's alright, if at 25,000 we're not halfway, then we panic. Maybe what I need to do is have a ship that just carries around lots of fuel, like barrels of yeah, liquid rocket fuel, and if it runs out then I just go rah and panic. Some would say panicking is not going to get me anywhere, but I beg to differ. Panicking solves all my problems. Where's my holomite, damn it? Right, we probably need to speed that up. Wait, artillery fill. That shouldn't be called artillery fill. Should it? Probably not. I'll wait till it gets here before changing the name of it. Coming now. No, you don't. There's no easy way to turn that ship around, huh? Fine. I do. It was Holomite ore and Holomite plate. I think it's just Holomite is the ore. Okay, we're coming to Novice. We've got plenty of fuel left. That's alright. We are successful. Yeah, I know. It's not exactly a great system. I can accept that. Holomite should be coming through. Here it comes. Good. And that'll then craft the stuff that I've really quite honestly needed for a long time. And then we can make pylons. Which is pretty exciting. We didn't really have much Holomite, did we? Might need to make those faster later as well. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm kind of used to the habit of not doing that. I'm gonna say it wasn't available when I started playing. It might have been, I don't know. But that's gonna be my excuse, and I'm gonna try and stick to it. Alright. If we go back to Novice, if it's say here, back to here, anchor. And my plan is going to anchor it, say, here-ish. Anchor it here. Okay, we're back on solid ground. What do we want to do first? Get a way to fuel this thing. I think that's probably the first appropriate thing to do. Because that's plump. That's one of the places we all really just stuffed up today. Oh, we don't need a pump. We just need to... Ah, okay. Okay, so that'll fuel up that pretty damn quick, because this is actually a good refueling station we've got here on the planet. One would certainly hope so, right? Alright, so that's going to fuel up. The next thing we need is a bunch of warehouses. That is a known quantity. We also do not need these pipes. I assume we've got the space train down here. We do. Awesome. I don't need all these pipes. I probably shouldn't have grabbed them all, but we did. You can complain about what you should or shouldn't have done, but we did do it, so... Doesn't help now. Upgrade those into reds when we get around to it. Upgrade... The blue... Can't upgrade to blue, it's got... Trains. Scaffolding, space belts, chain signals. Chain signals is probably a good thing to build. Trains we should have in space, oddly enough. A weird thing to say, but... we use them for research. Iron plates are a little bit sad. That's expected. That's one of the reasons we've got a problem. Okay. Scaffolding, big mining drills. Yes, we do need those, don't we? In fact, big mining drills, we're going to figure out how to build them on this place. Big electric motors, processing units. I feel like we were building them somewhere. Is it around here? I feel like we've had this conversation before and we built a bunch of them. Maybe not. Maybe we didn't. I remembered wanting them. Wanting is not the same as having. That's called logic, by the way, in case you were wondering. I know. Real big stuff. Something else I should probably do is like speed up my holomite refining. Right now it's a little bit sad. At the very least, speed this part up, right? I should have brought underground belts. I don't have any underground belts as usual. Well, we can just do it this way. Or we could just come back with good old beacons. How hard would it be to make beacons? Okay, a little bit more difficult than I expected. Okay, well, for now we're just gonna half-ass it. If this hurts, don't worry, I'm there with you. But at the very least it is producing more. Okay, so we're going to need more stack inserters, that's for certain. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about that one, but it is what it is. Okay. Stack inserters. Quite frankly, you know what? We could just take all the stack inserters and then just take some of them to space with me. I need some of these red boys as well into space. Yeah, I think part of my love of playing Factorio is hurting people watching me. I am joking. Probably. Hard to say for sure though, isn't it? Big mining drills. Okay. So big mining drills might actually be a little bit out of my budget. Big electric motors, processing units. No, we could probably do it. Start with processing units since they're right there. And big electric motors because they're right there as well. Right, the iron problem is becoming more and more evident. Again, don't forget this is why we're doing literally all of this. I don't really remember how many big mine drills I need. I'll go find out in just a moment. Okay, how many big mine drills? And some underground belts, yeah. I should, I know. How many do I need? 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 40, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 55, 57. Okay, well, clearly we need a lot more than I thought we did. Could I have counted in twos and made it a lot faster? Of course I could have. But welcome to my factory, where everything could have been done a far easier... Yep, see, I was going to say, there was probably a far easier way to do than what I just did. As I said, it's like I'm trying to cause people pain. I assure you I'm not, but it does feel like that. See, this is why you want long belts full of stuff, because that way you can just hoover them up later. You know, it's high-tech stuff there. Good hoovering, boys. Good hoovering. Smile and wave. Alright. That'll do. At some point I'm going to like automate these. I don't know why I didn't do it this time, but hey, whatever. We can now. So... Big mine drills, sorted, space belts, chain signals, train. Ooh, and cargo wagon. That might be important. Build the cargo wagons now? I think we should build the cargo wagons now. Iron and steel. Because there's no place else where we build these things. And also have a buffer chest for stuff. That works if you got logistics bots, which I don't. At least not on the ground. Okay, let's get this bad boy back into Novice. I like how it's got a steam engine. It really doesn't need it, but it's got it. Oh, yeah, I've got a couple of those. Sorry, I understand what you mean now. I've got a couple of those, but only really for steel. So when I say I've got a couple of those, I mean I've got literally one of those. Which, that's a completely different number than a couple. I acknowledge that now. Drop those off for now. And we'll go grab them from the chest. I know I could have just done that in a much easier way, but instead I was like, no, let's just do it this way. Makes sense. Can buffer chests take more than one thing, like the actual buffer chests? Or do they have to be done in a particular way? Like, can buffer chests be like request a chest, or can they only buffer one thing? I don't really use buffer chests very often if that wasn't immediately obvious. Okay, we need train. Now train's going to be material research, not energy research. Train, 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 train. Trains! They can be requesters. But then, it doesn't quite work the way I need it to. Okay, that's fine. Because I need the request chests to also give things to me, and they don't seem to do that. They only take things. They take, but they do not give. More space belts. We definitely do need more space belts. So let's... one thing we forgot to build is the warehouses. Yeah, we can just throw that wood away, it's fine. It'll figure itself out. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8. When I'm done with this, it's going to be so much better. Okay, I've never really used buffer chests, buffer warehouses. I only really use, honestly, passive providers. Oh, you mean active providers? All I've ever used is passive providers and requesters and occasionally storage warehouses. So unfortunately it's not particularly good when you want to be a little bit more finesse with your things. Now, pylons. I feel like pylons is something we just don't have. No, don't. Although, we should have a ship coming very soon, delivering me some holmanite. It's running out of space capsules, which means this ship probably needs to launch. Because that'll deliver all those things. Right, and all my science has stopped because of the lack of holmanite. That's alright, holmanite's coming up soon. And while we are thinking about it, let's try and get some of the pylon substations. Because we're going to need some of those. So I imagine this ship will be ready to launch any moment now. Once it gets around to taking the... Oh no. Capsule should be out very soon. There's the capsule. Doesn't look like anything's really coming in here, so it can just launch right now. No reason to hold it off any further. Cool, and it's always delightful when things get dropped off because all of a sudden the bots are very excited. It's a bot Christmas time. Everyone loves robot Christmas. Specifically the robots. And actually, if I can grab that holmite cable, I really want to make these pylons ASAP. How many substations? You know what, 4 will probably do it for now. Damn. Drop everything on the ground like some sort of plebeian. Just need regular pylons now, and then we're pretty happy. Yeah, exactly. What do you mean they don't? They get paid. They get free energy. Free energy. They don't pay a cent for that energy. I mean, yeah, sure, they need to work until they die, but they don't pay a cent. Because that's what free energy means. I am just make sure they don't unionize on me. Look, I mean, yeah, probably true. they unionize on me is just because I am a great boss, and they are ashamed that they only serve me for life. That's how it goes in this wacky world. One entity is missing repair packs. That should not be happening. That shouldn't be happening at all. Hang on a moment. Let me just check something real quick. Nope. There shouldn't be a situation. Something can be missing repair packs. I want to make sure this train's actually going to give it repair packs before I go off and do my own thing. Because if it's not getting repair packs, then we've got other problems. He doesn't have repair packs. Oh. You don't have repair packs. Oh, I don't give a crap about you then. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, so I think we've got everything we need. But if we're wrong, we'll find out real quick, won't we? Okay, back to Novice. Now before we go, we also want to set up the clamp. I don't even care about their broken homes. What are you talking about? The bots have a wonderful life. They are honored to work for me. Like, honestly, I can't think of a better life than being a bot under my control. I literally can't. They are just so happy. They're the happiest little robots. And I find it insulting you think they might not be. I mean, I tell you, if I ask a robot, does it enjoy its life? It'll say yes. I will have a Tesla gun pointing at it at the time, but it's not the point. The point is, it will say yes. And I will murder all... I will kill their friends and family if they don't agree with me. Because that's the sort of generous, kind soul that I am. Okay. I don't think these lasers are actually real. That should also be a 10. Okay, and that should be 10, 10, great. Speed. We can set it at 90. 90 is fine. And if something goes wrong here, it should be okay. I think what we want to... No, I think we're okay. We will just take one of the lasers from there, pop it over there. Got 800 lights, that's fine, they can stay there. This ship is, of course, the bringer of light. This is all the light bulbs. Alright, so we're going to save again, because it does seem like a thing that you need to do with this ship. The Panda Express has been a little bit difficult for me lately. We will also need to get uranium in it at some point, but that's not a problem for right now. Do the asteroid belt one. And off it goes. It does consume a lot of fuel just getting this to orbit, doesn't it? Like a concerningly large amount of fuel. it'll either need fuel tanks on both sides. Fuel tanks. I don't know if we can fit another fuel tank in this thing. But one thing's for sure, there's not going to be enough fuel over here. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's not near enough fuel in there. Okay, so... Crappity crap. Let's go... 1200. It's taken about 10,000 fuel to get to this point. I wish I could change the name of this ship to the Lightbringer, but it's already the Panther Express. Yep, Vulcanite's going to be seen to that planet very soon, that asteroid belt very soon. Only downside is I'm a little bit worried about how we're going to do that. It does... It needs just the tiniest bit more fuel, that's the problem. Just the tiniest bit more. Because it has arrived using only 50... Oh, that's cool. How much does it take to get it into Novice? Oh, hey Soulburn, how you doing? So... Trainer mode, that's new. Okay, I think what it does need is just one more fuel tank. It does, kind of. I never considered that. And we're going to fix up all this train network as well. Okay, so that should power that all up, which is good. Look, I've been good, Soulburn. How have you been? Hope you've been taking care of yourself. Okay, so that should be mining a lot of iron reasonably quickly. That's quite alright. I mean, I'm more worried about you than people watching the stream, just making sure you're doing alright. Not that I can do anything about it regardless, but I'd like to know. Okay, so this mostly looks good. What we're going to do is we're going to launch this Bado. That's not actually going to work very well. Space rails do not need scaffolding. I know, it's great. Okay. and get a station. You're quite right, I didn't. I need 2 stations, to be honest. The funny thing is, I've got all this iron here, I just don't think I can refine it in space with what I've got. Oh, actually, maybe I can. Could be tricky. Industrial furnaces will not work in space. How do you... Yeah, there's no way in hell I've got the resources to make this. A thermodynamics facility. Oh, I guess I don't need it. Just smelt some iron. I can smelt some iron here. I've got a thermodynamics facility. I'm so proud of myself. It happened by mistake as usual, but it's not the point. The point is, we can do it. I just got lucky. Sometimes it happens. Train stop. We need steel. Well, I bet you there's a way to make steel. I bet you it's the same bloody thing. I got steel. I don't know why I've carried these facilities around, but I got it. Sometimes I get lucky. This was one of those times. Oh, I need some deciders. I don't have any copper cables. Well, you know what? I bet you I can make copper cables. You gotta take small joy in something going right occasionally. Today has been an absolute cluster truck of mistakes on mistakes, as you've seen. So it's good to have a win every now and then. And let's be honest, the cluster truck of mistakes have not finished yet. We all know this. It is not. We have not won the day until the iron arrives safe and sound and ready to be smelted. We need copper, yeah, we do. Okay, so we chain, and then we go. We need a little change. Oops. Rats. So, there's a phrase I like to say as a joke thing when something's annoying me, which is calling it a rat bastard. Lately I've been playing some Blood Bowl, just trying to learn it so that way I can try and play online. Because it looks like a fun game and I want to be better at it. But I've been playing as Skaven, and so calling my little Skaven guys rat bastards isn't really... it's not helpful, shall we say. Of course they're rat bastards. They're rats. But yeah, I'm trying to learn Skaven, and they're fun, but they die really easily. But they're all fast, and that's kind of cute. I like the fast little rats. At some point I should really make this a double line, but we haven't done that yet. And that's got to go chain. Chain. Yeah, I've just been playing Blood Bowl against AI I know the AI is not particularly great, and I've been watching it being like, yeah, I wouldn't have done that. But, you know, you got to start somewhere, and I don't want to absolutely get trounced when I go online and have people like, oh, well, when you play Skaven, you really need to... And I'm like, I don't need that in my life. I don't need that negativity in my life. I can present that to myself. Thank you very much. Okay, and with that, we should have it that my trains will work. We just need some deciders. To the left of the final stop. Oh, you mean over here? It'll be fine over here. Oh, no, that's not what you mean. I see what you mean. I'm with you. I see it. I did forget that. There we go. Now everything should be good. Okay, so. Then they come up like that. Like so. And we just gently... that on there. Okay. Gently. Oh, wait. And if we do this right, which already I'm seeing does not look particularly great. There's probably a cleaner way to do all of this. But this will do the trick. Man, I should play on a ribbon world. It'd be so great. Could you imagine me on a ribbon world? And then just imagine the screams of the tormented, and it's like, yep, that's what it's going to be like. Okay. Iron. Yep, that's almost how you spell words. Iron pick. No, that was iron. This is iron pick. That's iron drop. Okay. Now in theory that should be able to go to where it needs to go. Now we just need to put a train in here and then fuel the train. That could be relevant. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Thank you, game. Like, you really just made my freaking day with that placement. Take that, launch that. We might lose some barrel on that. I don't think we will, but we might. And then we can launch that. Take that back down to, say, 8,000. Now, how was this being fueled? Oh, with rocket fuel, of course it was. Is there a more elegant way to fuel a train than with a rocket fuel? I don't think so. If there is, I don't want to know. Nuclear fuel. There, you know what? I'll give you that. There is a more elegant way to fuel a train. I did want to know that. I thought I didn't want to know that. Turns out I wanted nothing more than to know that. On hindsight, why didn't I just use that same line? No, because at some point something's going to stuff up and I'm going to need to use that fuel line again. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here, people. You're watching SeiferKatt live and I'm going to make another mistake. And you got to account for those mistakes when you're me. Because if you don't, then you've made the biggest mistake of all. I mean, was the biggest mistake of all having this long line of rocket fuel? Yeah, probably. Let's oh, we still need the deciders, don't we? Okay. Well, we still need copper cables for deciders, so we've still got a big mine. We still have big mine. We still got a big mine. So dumb. Just float off into oblivion, quick. There's no time to waste. It's kind of working. Okay, so decided. Well, actually, let's get the cables first, because I think red. I think we can probably do better than this. Oh wait, I didn't even need to do that. I can just... Oh my god. One day I'll learn. I don't know when that day will be, but one day it'll happen, and I'm very looking forward to that day. Enable, disable... So that should turn that off. Yes. Good. Now we're not wasting a ton of fuel doing this. Okay. Iron pick. Iron drop. Wait to full. Wait until empty. Go. You know, we don't even need the deciders yet, because there's only one thing it doesn't need to turn off. That train's faster than I am, that's always good. It's filling up with iron ore. Great. Might need a couple of trips backwards and forwards, but that's alright. Just hop in the carriage and go for it. Now, hopefully there's no collisions. I'm pretty sure trains won't crash. But if they do, we can always sort something out. They shouldn't really be moving at the same time. Okay, so they're starting to fill up. It does empty this part first, but that's okay. That's kind of expected. Okay, and they're filling up. That is good. That's what we want to see. So, now we're going to start thinking about what does this whole shebang look like. So this is the leaving one. So A equals 320. And iron ore is greater than or equal to 51000. Good to have a little bit more, but I think it's fine just having it at that. Then if it's equal to 2, that's good. Then it should be going to planet what? Planet 304. Okay, that's fine. Oh, planet is planet 304. Okay, that does make sense. Now, if it's at planet 304, let's just say if iron ore equals 0, sure, and fuel is greater than or equal to, well, it's never going to happen that way, that's fine. And it's on the planet 304, and steam, you don't care about steam. Then we want to go to belt 320? Belt 320. Okay. And that should get it home. I think, though, we are going to ask it for more full than that. Now, we also... Oh, that gets the uranium out, that's good. We need to figure out a way to load uranium into it, but that's another day's problem. Can we load these faster? You know what, we absolutely can. Here's a trick. Oh, here's a trick I don't like. I've just realized what I'm going to have to do. Okay, stop that. What we're going to do is move that down there once, split this like it's been done already, and then it's an extra line going into it. And in fact, 320 is wrong, I've just realized, because we have a bigger storage capacity now. Iron ore should in fact equal 256 plus 512 is 768. A lot of ore coming in. Is that right? He knows his maths. He can do simple addition. Anyway. Now the unloading is wrong. Yeah, the unloading's not great. I was just wondering if I could do something with that. That could be tricky. Oh, you're right, it is. But I really want that extra fuel tank. You know, I don't think a fuel tank's possible anyway. Oh wait, no. It's not stacks for 100, it's stacks 50. So then 50 times 512. No. 512 plus 256 times 50 is 38. Well, that's not as high a number. That's a much smaller number. That's half the number. 38200. It's just what it has to be, I suppose. Gives me a little bit more room. Another split. Load this up. Which also means I can load that up a bit faster as well. Yeah, that's probably fine, I guess. Actually, before I keep going on this, I want to know if I've got the fuel for this, and the only way to know if that is actually launch it. So the first launch is not going to be a fully made one, I just need to make sure it works. Don't know if it's going to make it, that's what scares me. Should make it. Might need to move, if we move this clamp just a little bit up, then we get a little bit more extra room to be able to put more iron ore through there. Don't know if that's needed. I really could look at anything else here, but I just really want to watch this ship go. Because if this one can make it, then we don't need an extra tank and we're fine. If we're not fine, then we drop an engine. I'd really prefer not to have to drop an engine though. So star map, where is it? You know what? It is almost made it to the novice planet. Well, should be fine. If it makes it to the novice planet well, we're probably okay. I was thinking I could also put a green wire here, so that way it unloads just a little bit better. Not a huge amount more, but just a little bit. Oh, I know, the music tension is just terrifying, isn't it? Pretty sure I'll get there this time, though. Yeah, I've still got way more... I've still got enough fuel for it. So we can change that to be 299. We're still going to go near full, but it'll be okay. Having that extra little bit of fuel is just to be on the safe side. You can't afford to stuff that up. Okay, it's beginning to flicker. Never mind, I'm getting scared. No, it's 4 seconds. We've got it. We've got it. Bam. And we're home. Now we get my blue belts. The bluest of belts you've ever seen. Yeah. I flew right past them. They were too blue. And iron's a little bit sad, but that's the whole point of this trip, isn't it? The whole reason I've done all of this is to have the happiest iron you've ever seen. I didn't take underground belts. Probably need splitters as well while I'm at it. Okay, but that should fix iron for a long time. Potentially indefinitely. Those biters, they do not quit, do they? I know it's not their job to quit, but I really wish they would. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to split. Have this one pop into there. Can't help but notice that's not blue belts, that's space belts. Wait. Oh, we didn't need to split. There was no need to split that. Space belt's in the way. Space belt shouldn't be in the way, though, should it? Space belt should know its freaking place. Oh, you know what? There is a place to split. We split down there. Okay, that's fine. Not really a difficult split. Now what does concern me is, while the iron is coming through, and that's delightful, it's hardly fast. What I'd like to do, pick these two up, move them up a little bit. Move that through here. That'll give me a little bit more throughput. There we go, bit of throughput. Full line of iron, that's good. Can I improve stack inserters, or are we done with that? We can still improve that. Let's improve that. Oh, another ship just arrived. Let's keep improving that. So the idea is this should supplement this, so hopefully this means the train doesn't need to work as hard. That's the hope anyway. Whether that works or not, I really don't know. Because these furnaces still are not quite filling up with iron. But there is more iron coming through them, so maybe that will be happening. Careful, this ship will leave me behind. That's a valid point, a very valid point. I don't want it doing that. Oh no, it wasn't ever going to leave me behind. The signals are all off. It literally cannot leave me behind. I mean, that's the sort of thing someone says before the ship leaves them behind, right? Okay, so I don't know why we didn't get that done earlier. In fact, why don't we... What do we actually have available in my science bases? We have a lot of material sciences, a little bit of space, no space 1. Energy is a little bit light. Okay, so we've got plenty of material sciences. Okay, so why don't we build a new jetpack? That's probably only good for us, right? And the good news is, it does look like iron might be sorted for a while now. So while I could do a thing that sorts it better onto like puts it into warehouses so it doesn't need to get the full unload. Maybe I don't need to. But it does look like it's actually slowed down due to a lack of space, which is good. This is good. This is what we want to be. Yes, this is good. It's very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some concrete, like 200 concrete. We're going to take 400 steel from our buffer box. We're going to build 2 warehouses. Okay. And what we're going to do with these buffer boxes is we are going to buffer the iron. Oh, that's so good. Rid of those. Now you can say this isn't really required, and I kind of agree with you. At the same time, I also don't particularly care. Now we've got these pylon substations, we'll just chuck them there because honestly, they're the best. Now the whole point of this is so that way these will load up. What's my point? This is a little bit wasteful actually, but it's fine. I like the part where I'm just like, what is my point? What am I doing? No, I know what I'm doing. I just want to make sure the ship doesn't ever get held back because of other things going on. Yeah, let's grab some underground belts as well. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is the patented move of this. We'll do that, and that. Okay, and then we just bring it back into here, back into there. So that way if these chests are full, and we want to up a priority being that side. So these chests will fill up whenever possible. Kind of a weird way of doing it. I don't know why this is my solution for anything, but here's my solution for a problem that isn't really a big deal. The tanks are full rather. So the last thing I need to worry about is how to get uranium into the station. Change to input priority. What did I do? Output again? Gosh darn it. Thank you. So the idea is if this is ever so full that it is actually getting through, then it will come through here. That shouldn't ever really happen. If it does, we've got over 1,000 stacks full of iron. And then I just honestly don't have a problem in anything. Okay, so uranium is the last thing I need to fix or sort out. And I think I've got a uranium train of sorts. No, that's a uranium ore thing. I think fuel is a thing that I've got. It's certainly a thing that I need. Hang on, where is this fuel going? Surely I've got the fuel going somewhere ridiculous. I know I do. That's going all the way over there, that's fine. Could build a line over there, picking up the uranium fuel, and that could be a uranium fuel line. There we go, that'll do the job. So. Okay, uranium fuel drop. And honestly, if something's gone somewhere. Njord's going to be hit eventually. Don't really care. Njord gets hit, I just go and rebuild it. That doesn't even matter anymore. Four stacks is probably too much, but that's fine. Okay, we've got trains, we just need a cargo wagon, which... If I had to take a guess, I would say that my ship that's supposed to be fuel... Yeah, this is the ship that's supposed to be... That's not a ship anymore, actually. Iron and copper is fine, so they're just going to sit there awkwardly. That's cool. Iron and copper haven't been fine for quite some time. Glass is the next problem I got to deal with. I've spent this entire session just trying to dick around with iron, but it shouldn't be a problem I have for a long time now. Okay. So, cargo wagon. That's what we were doing. I need iron and steel. Well, what do you know? There's iron and there's steel. There's actually, I picked them up in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I was like, why did I stop flying? Oh, I crashed into a spaceship. It happens sometimes, don't judge. Now I need rails. Rails are up here. There they are. Alright, turns out I already had rails. Well, fantastic. The plan here is we're going to build out a little bit. That's true. If the spaceship crashes into me, that's a bad day. If I crash into the spaceship, that's just wild E coyote bullshit. I always want to call him Wild E Coyote, but it's not. It's Wily. Like the Doctor. Specifically, Dr. Wily. Did I not build another stop? Did I only build one? That seems foolish. Yes, I only built one. I need more iron and steel. Ah, I've been here before. I mean, yes, obviously I've been here before, but I mean more recently. I want to use the deconstructor to deconstruct my bots. Oh, well. It's a got it now. And I'm apparently building another one just to be safe. Practice safe trains, people. Okay. Sieve trains. Practice sieve trains. Don't practice sieve trains. I thought about that one. No one should practice sieve trains. Not a good idea. And we need some sort of fuel. Real quick, how difficult is uranium fuel to make? Is it made out of fuel cells? Uranium is solid fuel. Well, that's not difficult. What, like this? I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's normal. Okay, we're doing the dangerous walk. I could be flying, but no, instead I'm walking this. This is dangerous. Okay. Uranium fuel. Full cargo, I guess. Empty cargo, I guess. I can walk the walk and I talk the talk. Look, man, I'm not even sure I can do either of those things. But let's just be honest for a second. Okay, so that should pick up the uranium. We'll drop off the uranium. Can I chew bubble? Well, if I talk the talk and chew bubblegum at the same time, I'm certainly not kicking ass. And then we've got other problems, don't we? No, I do not connect those to that. Oh, look at that, it's just perfect. What is that actually connected to? Nothing really. I think it might have used to be connected to this old iron base. Okay, and with that, I think this bad boy is ready to go. So, let's turn it on in the right order. Which map? This one? Which map did you want? There's so many maps now. Okay, so this is the one that says there's a time to go. We can turn that one on. I haven't really taken over more land in quite a while. There's an iron ore part there. No, I haven't taken over more land in quite some time. I haven't really needed to. And that should make it launch. Oh, it's not going to because someone has connected this. It's me. Oh, that was quite a long time ago. Now it's probably going to go. Yep, off it goes. Bam. What I might do, just to make things easier for me for future, is grab a bunch of these bricks. Yeah, that iron has been an outpost for quite some time. Because the problem is I don't remember where it's landing, so if I do this... then it'll leave some sort of outline, and that'll be nice. It does look funny like this though. It's like, what's going on here? Like literally nothing. Oh, that's funny. It was being powered by... that's not great. Okay, so iron might have a little bit of a problem for a little while, but that's okay. It'll sort of shit out. So now let's figure out what the next resource that we're lacking is. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what will happen if the spaceship lands on me, so I'd prefer... when it comes back, it'll like leave a Wile E. Coyote dent. You know, like him running through a wall or something. A ship just came in a... see, like this. I know a ship's going to be... no, there's no ship there. There used to be a ship there. That was what became the Panda Express. Okay, we do not need iron or steel. It looks like we need... Holomite looks like to be the big problem. How's Holomite going? It's being crafted. Oh, no, no, no. We have a train jam. It's been a while since we had a good train jam. I bet you I know the one that's caused it too. The stupid oil train that shouldn't exist. No, I don't think it is actually. Let's move. So this can't go out. I don't mind a train jam as train jams go. I think to some degree, though, this was caused by the stupid oil train. That really shouldn't exist. And here is one of my old outposts. Honestly, the only way that outpost is serviced is by one train that is on a double line. What do you know, that was going to cause a problem, right? Why are you returning? Shouldn't you be dropping off all your Holomite? I've lost the train, I don't know where it is right now. It'll be coming into here. Is that it? No. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, because it doesn't actually drop off cargo. Oh my god. Pretty pathetic. Okay. So, we desperately needed Holomite, but it was never going to deliver it. That's okay. Next up, we just got to fix glass. Glass seems to be doing alright right now, actually. Just need a bit more glass. Oh no, the sound effects, here they come. Certainly no applause is necessary, I'll give you that much. Okay, so Holomite does actually have quite a bit available there. It is still quite slow in the processing. What could speed up that processing? Just probably some badass beacons. What do you reckon? Badass beacons? Badass beacons. Badass beacons! That's what they used to call me in high school. They did not. Okay, well we can go into space and get one of those. Out of curiosity, the Panda Express is... They're not going anywhere. Oh. I believe the space transport belt is in the way. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm just a feeling that I have. Oh. Because we moved it ever so slightly, didn't we? Okay. That's... I forgot that that was possibly an issue. Because this is going to be right in the way. Shoot, and by moving anything, it's going to break it. So... we have to move it by going... this... that trombone gets me every time. Alright, so we need to take the space train to go and fix that. Now, space train should be able to manage this. So what we're going to do is like move the belt just like 1 or 2 up and that'll fix it. I won't have fuel back, enough fuel to come back. That's a valid point. I will not have enough fuel to come back, will I? Okay, going back to Novus. Turn this ship around! You know, it was a dumb idea anyway, no one wanted to go there. And this ship's ready to go anyway, so... that was a test. We just wanted to make sure the ship worked. We spent about 100,000 rocket fuel doing that. Using old tech, how disappointing. I feel like a failure. Okay, so this... Yeah, exactly. The place got fixed in the end, didn't it? So we moved it up by 2, so if we do... Oh, I do not want to stand here when it comes back in. Ship. Wrong, Panda Express. Base transport belt's in the way, but it shouldn't be. Panda Express is not that big. Just look. Hang on. not in the way though. Oh. It is in the way. I thought the wrong one was moved. It was there. Okay. So it actually was right. It wasn't the way. Yeah, I moved the anchor, but I thought it was moving, like, orientating a different way. Which it didn't. Sorry, I'm coughing directly into the microphone. I thought the orientation worked differently. But anyway, the important thing is that this is now filling up with iron. As fast as a blimmin' can. I think we probably slow that one down. Excuse me. Okay. Meanwhile, I suppose I won't go anywhere until the barrel's sorted out, which it'll get sorted out in its own due time. I think we've got a lot of barrel. I think barrel is not an issue that we have. They're all on. The ship should be able to launch itself when it's ready. It feels like it. And with that, we might be ready to... oh, other train. With that, we probably go back again. Done pretty well, if I remember rightly. Clearly, I do not remember rightly. Why is it not working? You might have a problem with water. Okay, barrel is... Yeah, you're right. We're not plating it fast enough. By that, we're not plating it at all. Sigh. Okay. I wonder how long that's been broken for. If I'd say yes, I think water tanks are probably going to be needed along with pumps and other associated bullshit. That was probably a lot of barrel just wasted just then, but that's okay. Oh, you know what's probably the problem? Productivity is probably... did I? I don't think I did. Launch on green signal when full. Oh, they're both fine. So I think what's happened is productivity meant that water is not getting used as much, but also giving me a lot of surplus. Oh, that doesn't seem reasonable. The new spaceship. No, I didn't turn it off. I don't think I did. Oh, I'll check. On, on. No, all the signals are on. So this requires 150 water, and this outputs 1. Wait, it doesn't though. 2 becomes 1. Mm-hmm. Okay. I believe productivity is probably harming this, which means we need to get rid of water again. Water is a very painful thing to get rid of. But I'm going to do it a very old-fashioned way, which I'm not proud of, but I'm going to do it. That produces water as well. Yeah, I think what happens... What that makes 200 beryllium hydroxide. So that creates, yeah, so I think the productivity gives me extra water. It's water positive, which is odd. And that is set way too high. Let's set that to 1000. That's alright, you're always going to troll me. I know who I married. Alright, so we're going to ditch a bit more of the water. But we do need to figure out how to... Yeah, I think that you might be right there. So I've got this set to a much lower amount. I could just go like that. That was probably the way easier thing. I always forget that I can just drain fluids by clicking that way. Yeah, that spike was probably the issue. You're probably right. Keeping it at 1000 while it's a little low is probably fine. That is the very opposite of what fine is. I haven't done one of these for a while. I wonder if I can copy it. And I'm going to need a bit of copper to copy this as well. Because the issue we've got is that one side is full and the other is not. Now we can easily fix that. We've actually got a blame. Who are we blaming? Other than myself, who's the most obvious target to blame, and should be blamed when things like this go wrong. Okay. So, beryl and beryl. And we're going to put in a circuit. Blame Canada? Absolutely. They know what they did. Okay. So if it is negative, then it should be activating. Doesn't fit. Okay, so if it's negative, activate this one. Positive, activate this one. Wow, this is really funky. Okay. Oh. O equals 1. Right now it is. Oh. That didn't help it. Blame Veldak. I've got no reason to blame Veldak. He seems cool. What have I messed up here? Oh, they both need to be connected to here. Of course they do. Of course they do. How else does it know what the numbers are? Nope, that was definitely not right. That was definitely not right. Oh, I see. Now we're good. Okay. Gosh. So now it should be able to empty both sides pretty decently. Water is at 18,000. I guess it does make sense because it's a big system. And again, the enabled condition's only 1,000. No. I mean, not streamer discords, no. Oh, wait, no, I'm in Peasants. Peasant SI. But he's in a different time. He's in England, so he's typically streaming in my mornings. And yeah, that works for me. Okay, but the important thing is we're making beryl now. Yeah, that's true, but I think we only wanted 1,000. The thing is, this is actually still increasing. No, I won't do that one. Yeah, this is water positive. Because the fluids are increasing despite the fact this pump is not going. We need to actually get rid of water somehow. Because the storage tank is only increasing in fluids. I mean, if it's gone up 1,000, that's... Yeah, okay, we'll come back. I'm just real suspicious of it, I'll be honest with you. Will Aussie Clown, I don't know who those people are. Put a speaker, yeah, you know, that's probably a good idea. Now look at my Discord. Veldak took over for this guy. Cool. I guess. I feel like it's a meme that I'm not understanding. Sorry. I don't know who that guy is. Hey, the iron arrived. That's cool. It went on a full round trip. Hey, Veldak. How you doing? Are you able to enlighten me of what Wes is on about? Did I look at his shirt? Blame DeRoy. It's DeRoy. And why are we blaming them? Okay, so hopefully iron is now going to be a bit of a round trip. Ah, okay. Well, I pretty much play Insula, and if I see people playing multiplayer Factorio, I'm typically not watching that. Because I want to watch one person play Factorio rather than, like, a group of people. It's just what I prefer. Because generally, if it's a group of people, they're just talking to each other rather than playing Factorio. And, well, that's fine, I just don't want to do that. Besides, I can make errors on my own, thank you very much. Okay, so Beryl is getting sorted out now. Oh, we never actually put the speakers up on the 20,000. Okay. How is water going? Oh, and there's other people you can absolutely blame other... yeah, that water's still going up. It is only going up, it's not going down. There's more than one person you can blame the other guy for doing the mistakes. Absolutely. That's why I like to blame myself. More fun. Yeah, this is water positive. Actually, if I just... I do this. I could have just done this to begin with. Yeah, it is water positive. Of like 700 per minute. So we need to burn off 700 per minute somehow. What can we use water for? What the shirt, Seif? Well, look, today's shirt. I'm very excited about today's shirt. I decided to make What the Shirt available once every hour because I think if someone comes in later, they miss it and then it's sad. So today's shirt, I'm very proud of it, is Outer Wilds Ventures, because it's awesome. Outer Wilds is a fantastic game, and there's like lots of nice little features. You know, you got a nice little fish over here. He's a very lovely fish. You got a nice little ship, and you've also got this big eye-looking thing. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe you'll figure it out if you play Outer Wilds. Maybe. Up to you. We could just boil it, I suppose. But yeah, that's what the shirt is. Well, I mean, you know what? Sometimes things are Valdek's fault, and that's totally fine. Well, thank you for the history. I appreciate it. Okay, so we can use electric boilers to just boil away water for the cost of a shit ton of power. It's not ideal. I mean, ironically, we could also use the water and fuel to make power. But I don't think that's needed. 6 steel. Oh, we need steel, okay. Okay, let's just sit right where a ship's gonna land any moment now. And steel's there. In the water to the nuclear power plant. Like on the other side of the base. I mean, I've done that trick before, but I don't think it really works too well here, unfortunately. So what we can do though if we put the boiler, build a new nuclear power plant to get rid of the water. I haven't even finished building the last one, and that was hours ago. Wait, then it gets steam. Then what do we do with the steam? Oh, then we put it... Then we put it through a boiler. It can make 0 steam. So I can just turn water into 0 steam. Okay, well that's a clarifier situation if I ever heard one. And it can use a lot of water. Great. There we go. That solves that problem. You can just destroy water. Ah, if only I could destroy every liquid that easily. You know, I freaking would. Clarifiers. Vent everything. To hell with the consequences. You know what? I might go pick this stuff up because it's been sitting here in bright red for a while. You know what? This probably needs to be picked up as well. Oh wait, no, that one's fine. This one isn't though. I don't know why I'm picking this up. There's really no reason to do so now that I think about it. I can just stay there. I don't need this stuff. The stuff's just going to be dumped anyway, so why doesn't it just stay there? Yep, barrels being used again. That's lovely. Vulcanite. Ooh, do we have shortages of vulcanite? That would be bad if we did. No, we don't have shortages of vulcanite. Vulcanite's just fine. How is iridium going? Yeah, it's going. Plenty of iridium, plenty of holomite, plenty of beryl. Just all the stuff has just got lots of it. That's good. So what are we lacking then? It's always the big question, isn't it? What am I lacking? Over here should be the answer to all my questions. And more. Just all my questions. We are lacking glass, but that seems to be a lot better than it used to be. Iron, but that's coming through thick and fast these days. Some barrels. Bioscience. Well, bioscience is definitely what I'm lacking, that's true. But that's lacking it for a different reason. Holomite cables, they're being used. I mean, glass and low densities are pretty low. Like, that's a known thing. We just have a ship launch. We did just have a ship land. Okay, so that means a lot of that stuff is going to be put in there. Low densities, though, we do have a massive shortage of those. And glass is needed, of course, for the manufacturing of the data cards, which I am probably going to need to expand that very soon. We are making tier 3s. And tier 1 science is blocking everything. Oh. The hell was I doing there? That is not how we do anything. That is why science has gotten jammed up in many ways. What's going wrong here? We lack data cards. Well, shit. Not much I can do about that except have more data cards. Oh yeah, just get your data card and just junk data. Yeah, that's cool, man. Whatever. Jerk. It'll get around to it eventually. Alright, you know what? I think I am done for today. So next session I'm going to make some more sciences. I think the iron crisis has sort of dealt with itself now. Well, I've dealt with it. And then big mistake's coming somewhere. What's the big mistake about? That's my iridium one. Hell yeah. But yeah, we're going to get some more sciences done. Probably going to look at material 3, and then we can start thinking about going to the Calidus star and just seeing what we can do with energy. So that should be exciting. And with that, I am done for today. So thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it, as always, and joining me as I continue to get stuck on planets. If you've enjoyed today and you're new here, please do consider giving a follow. I would really appreciate it, and you can be here for the rest of the colossal mistakes that I make. A Dyson sphere, kind of, yeah. More of a Dyson swarm. A very small Dyson swarm. A Dyson swarm of like 3 things. A Dyson patrol? Yeah, so if you're interested in following, please do. I'd appreciate it. If you'd like to watch old episodes, you can find them on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That is where I post all the old episodes. Usually within a couple of days of the episode going live, but an episode behind. Probably going to get on to that tomorrow. You can also support me by subscribing to the channel. Do not feel like you have to, of course, but you can if you want to. You know, if you got a Twitch Prime just burning a hole, you know, I'd appreciate it. But not Twitch Prime, rather. A Prime subscription, there we go. Burning a hole in your pocket, you can use that, and I would not say no. You can also join my Discord. There is some conversation happening these days, including a meme that I do not understand. But also, you know, good group of people there, and happy to discuss anything going on over there. So if you've got any questions, you can ask them, and I will. That's where you'll find me outside of stream time. So if you really want to ask a burning question while watching a YouTube video, ask me there, and I'll get back to you. Or someone else will say it's because Seif just didn't realize, and I've been waiting for him to notice, which is the perfect reason. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. I will be back on Saturday, my time, so in 2 days' time, and get some science done. It will be in the new year. It'll be 2022 then. How exciting. And I'll see everyone then.